him from the yard.
This is Don the Diecast Pirate, and today I have for you something special. So, you know, my buddy Cole over at Cuda's Diecast Customs asked me to restore a Hot Wheels Redline Fire Chief car, Oldsmobile 442, for his dad as a surprise. Well, guys, I decided to go ahead and buy another one, and we're going to turn this into a custom Redline restoration. Okay, so these wheels are not as good as the ones on the other car. The glass looks like it's going to turn out to be about the same. Let's get it up on the turntable and take a look at it. Alright, so as it comes around here, point out some things that are showing up on the camera if I can. The chrome's a little faded. We'll probably just go ahead and touch that up instead of stripping the base and re-chroming the whole thing. But we're going to take the body, clean it, polish it the best we can, and I want to go Spectral Flame on this one, buddies. Alright guys, we're going to go Spectral Flame. We have, and I have some wheels and stuff, so I'm thinking that I want to go with bearing wheels and put the deep dish red lines on this bad boy. I think that's what we're going to do, guys. Also, I do have a replacement window piece for it. If you notice, the back glass is cracked and scratched and all messed up, so this is going to be a bonus for my buddy Cole. So let's get it taken apart and see what we're working with. Alright, so just got it drilled apart. We'll take this thing apart here. Like I said, we'll get this base cleaned up and we'll touch up the missing chrome on it. Think about detailing this one out. We'll add in the taillights and the headlights and the grill. And we'll go with some deep dish wheels on this. We'll get those out. And then we have the interior and the glass. And this one's cracked just like the other one. So again, I do have a replacement glass for this already. That light is really actually pretty decent. Maybe we'll just try to clean that up and repair this one. And then we'll get this drilled and tapped and stripped and polished and come back for paint. Alright, so we got this all cleaned up and stripped down and soaked it in the lime oil and water and cleaned the base and the interior and the glass. I'm going to go ahead and get it all polished up. I'll probably do that off camera. Maybe not. I might record it. Who knows? But it's all cleaned up very nicely, so we'll see. Incidentally, I forgot that the back of the glass was cracked and all poked with something. So we're not going to use that. We are going to go with the replacement glass on this one as well. So, unfortunate as it may be, I could probably use this light for restoration on another one. Possibly. We'll set that aside. Okay. Alright, so we got the car out of paint. Here it is. I think it looks really good in the Spectral Flame, if I do say so myself. I decided to go ahead and do a base swap with the first car. And as I explained in that video, basically because I stripped the base for the first car, it came out black. And this is what I've done with it. So we're going to use this for this custom, and I'm really super excited about this because the grill came out black. I knew somebody one time that had a real 442 of this era, and they had bought it and they were doing some work to it, and they had actually painted the grill black. So that's what I'm kind of going for here. I'm going to go over the headlights. I did the chrome on the grill, or on the bumpers and the surrounds. And then I went in with the silver Sharpie and dotted the headlights. We're going to go over those with a micro crystal clear to make them look more like glass. Also, I have the orange Tamiya to put in the front turn signals. And then in the back, we're going to use the red Tamiya for the tail lights. I may see if I have some type of white that I can just go over the backup lights with. I may need to re-chrome part of that bumper a little bit. I'll take a look at that. So, and I went with the SoMo wheels, the 10mm, 12mm front and back, 5 spokes. So there's those. I'm going to go ahead and get these decals that I bought from Second Chance Redlines on the car, but I'm going to do that off camera. I'm going to get this stuff done, and then we'll come back for the reveal. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to present to you my custom Hot Wheels Redline 442 in Spectral Flame Red with SoMo wheels. Let's get it up on the turntable and take a look at it. Alright, so as it comes around here, point out some things that are showing up on the camera if I can. The chrome's a little faded. We'll probably just go ahead and touch that up instead of stripping the base and re-chroming the whole thing. But we're going to take the body, clean it, polish it the best we can, and I want to go Spectral Flame on this one, buddies. Alright guys, we're going to go Spectral Flame. I love how it just gleams in this light. So this is beat up, play worn 442 Fire Chief car that I bought off of eBay. And Cole sent me a car to restore for his dad's, and he told me it was his dad's favorite Hot Wheels car. And so, and I asked him originally, you know, what do you want me to do to it? Do you want me to do a straight up restoration, a mild custom, total custom? What he says, do what you think. So, okay. And at the time, I couldn't find decals or replacement glass. In the months that have passed since then, Vincent Second Chance Redlines got these up on his website, and I was able to purchase them. So the decals and the glass in both cars are from Second Chance Redlines. And so I stripped it, polished it, stripped the base. The base was actually the base from the other car, and I transferred it to this one because when I stripped it, it was black. And I thought, well, why don't we just leave it black and I'll detail what needs done. So we chromed the bumpers, painted in the taillights, the backup lights. I left the grill raw. That's the black plastic right there. And I did the surround in the bumpers, in the front turn signals, and the headlights, in the decals, and I detailed the bottom as well a little bit. You know, the frame, exhaust, drive shaft. Not sure what that block is supposed to be. I accidentally got a little bit on there, so I'm like, hey, well, it's going silver now. So, So Cole, this one's coming your way too, buddy. And I hope your dad likes these. Hope you like them. Hope all you guys like them. Let's put the other one back up here. Side by side. Let's think I may need to pull that glass back out of the restored one and work on it a little more. It's sagging down a little bit in the back. And the instructions that come with these replacement glass, they say to hold it under an incandescent light. If it's slightly out of shape, well, I don't have incandescent light bulbs in my home. I have all LEDs or fluorescents. I think I have LED bulbs and everything. But what I did is I put a cup of water in the microwave and heated it up. And I was able to dip it in there and get the window plastic soft enough to move into shape. So this one came out really good. This one I think still needs some work. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'll pull that out off camera before I get these to Cole. So happy Christmas, Merry Holidays, whatever holidays you celebrate. I wish you the best, everyone. Diecast International Builders, January 5th, four-door muscle cars. February 5th is the Rat Rods. February 14th is the Love Boats. And March 5th is the Mercedes build. So I hope you'll join us for those. Still working on getting our full build list finished out for next year. As soon as we get that done, we'll get a video up about it. So all you guys can plan your builds. So again, as always, guys, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think of these cars. Which one do you think is better? I know what my pick is, but I mean, straight up restoration or full blown custom. I mean, this right here shows why we restore these red lines. And this right here shows why we customize these red lines. Ring that bell for notifications. As always, this is Don the Diecast Pirate, and I'll see you next time. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to present to you my customized Hot Wheels Redline 442 Fire Chief car in Spectral Flame Red. Why are these tires doing this?